So, excuse me, sir, you're excused. Deputies, he can be escorted out. All right, are those shades medical prescription? Or are you just being cool for school? All right, you need to stop chewing gum. All right, so who is this gentleman? Do y'all have? Excuse me, sir, you're excused. Deputies, he can be escorted out. And are you Miss Salcedo? I'm going to show you a document entitled Motion to Enter Adjudication of Guilt and Revoke Community Supervision. Did you review that document with your attorney? Did you understand it? Are you the same Laura Elizabeth Salcedo placed on deferred adjudication in 2022 CR 1745 for the offense of harassment of a public servant on March 30th, 2020, period of 2 years? Is that you? State.
Violated condition number 4 in Bexar County, Texas. The defendant, Laura Elizabeth Salcedo, did then and there fail to report supervision officer as directed for the months of May and June of 2022 in violation of condition number 4.
How do you plead to that? True or not true?
Your Honor, the state waives all the violations.
Any objections?
No objections, Your Honor.
Ms. Salcedo, did you understand by pleading true to violation of condition number 4, the court could find it true, grant the motion, find you guilty, and sentence you up to 10 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine? Did you understand? Knowing that, do you still wish to plead true to violation of condition number 4? Is there an agreement?
Yes, Your Honor, it's to continue the defendant on supervision, to alter and amend for 30 days in the Bexar County Jail, employment within 30 days, and for her to submit for a UA bi-weekly for 3 months and remain thereafter. And then an admonishment from the court for not reporting, and that she must verify her residence every 90 days.
Must verify her residence.
Every 90 days.
All right, thank you. All right, is that the agreement?
Yes, it is, Your Honor.
All right, Ms. Salcedo, why are you not reporting?
You're
You're gonna have to make sure you speak up. Lower the mask so we can hear you. Where were you working?
But to them, they're giving me a regular job. I just have to put in the application.
Okay, so I still don't understand why you need to call probation and say that you're at work, you can't come in.
Well, I tried to tell her, but since I had missed 2 home visits in 1 week, she had told me it was already too late.
Why are you missing your home visits?
I was working at the time, so.
Everything for you is I was working at the time, which I find a little bit suspect because you know when you have to report, you know, in this court that if you would have taken proof of employment to probation, that what would have ended up happening is they would have sent me a violation report. I would have had you come in for a compliance hearing and I would have asked you why you're not reporting. And then I would have said, where's your proof of employment? And when you would have came in and said, I've been working, that's why I haven't been reporting. I would have said, we're going to recall this case and you're going to come in showing me that you have employment. Now, why do they need to know where you're living?
I'm not too sure. I mean, I guess because I was homeless at the time, so I guess I have to.
Well, no, because you were saying you missed the field visits, so you were not homeless at the time.
I know, but I had to, I was living out with my uncle at the time, and I told him that I was in a permanent place, so I guess.
See, here's the thing, you're not being completely honest with me. And let me just tell you why I think you're not being completely honest with me. I want you to follow me down the trail that you're giving me. One, you tell me that you can't do the field visits because you're working. Then you tell me, well, I live with my uncle and then I was homeless at the time. That's why I think they want the 90 days residency. Then you're telling me you can't report because you're working.
Well, I can report now, you know, I'm living somewhere now, so. But at the time, I wasn't stable, so I was trying to get on my feet then.
Do you have any drug issues?
So
When's the last time you used drugs?
it's been a couple months, 2 months.
Okay. And what were you using?
I was smoking
What?
ice.
All right. So now we're coming to what the real problem is here. So how often were you smoking ice?
Maybe once, not, it wasn't something that I was doing constantly, you know.
No, nope. Here's the thing. You're on deferred adjudication. Everybody has said they want you to be continued. So I need to know what I need to do. So the next time that I see you, it will be because you've completed everything and you're asking me to let you off of probation, as opposed to seeing you before me in blue, potentially going to prison for 10 years. So let's not play any games. Raise your right hand for me. Do you solemnly swear affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God? All right, lower your hand, state your name. All right, and pull the mask down so we can hear you. All right, so how often were you using?
Maybe once or twice a month.
No, it wasn't once or twice a month. Don't do this. Here's the thing, you got to be honest with me. And honestly, if you're not honest with me, that tells me that you're still in the throes of your addiction and maybe you're not ready for help. But I don't know anybody who's using ice like once a month.
Well, I mean, I wasn't using it constantly, you know what I mean? So.
Yeah, so how often were you using it?
Maybe twice a week or less, you know, it was a constant.
So you were using it weekly?
Maybe weekly, bi-weekly.
All right.
It wasn't a constant thing.
All right, so she needs some help. She has a drug problem, which I had a feeling that she had based upon my conditions. So probation, we're going to need a TAP evaluation. So I'm going to alter them in conditions to include TAP. That's going to occur while you're in custody. And I'm going to start you off with intensive outpatient treatment. Now, the next question, they're saying that they want proof of residency. Do you actually have a stable place to stay? And when I say stable place to stay, I don't mean you're couch surfing. I don't mean one friend is letting you stay here for a week and then you have to find another place to stay. Do you have a place where you can lay your head on a pillow at night, wake up in the morning and come to that same place and lay your head on the same pillow?
I'm pretty sure I can.
Nope, not pretty sure. Do you have it? That's either yes or no.
It's the same residence that I had to renew the last time.
And is this the uncle?
Yeah.
Well, it seems like that didn't work out before. And I don't think your uncle wants you staying with him if you are using. And when we say uncle, is this a biological uncle?
Yeah.
How is he related to you? On which side?
On my mother's side.
All right. You're going to be allowed to stay with your uncle, but you're only going to be allowed to stay with him for 90 days. You need to start saving up your money and you're going to get your own place. You understand? And I'm going to want proof of residency every 30 days. And so probation, I'm going to want field visits every 30 days. And probation, usually I know those field visits are random, but make sure that she knows what day it's going to be. And when you go to the uncle's house, make sure you look in the closet to make sure that she is actually staying there. And this is just not knocking on someone's door. There's going to be regular reporting by Zoom. All right. And anything else that the state and you all agreed to?
I think that's it.
All right. Ms. Salcedo? And I'm sorry, there's to be proof of employment within 15 days of release. There's to be no employment as a home health care provider or with minors. Ms. Salcedo, is there anything else you need from the court in order to be successful?
No.
Judge, gentleman approached me before we started and indicated that she was Miss Salcedo's husband. Apparently they have a place of their own there on Harbor Place.
Who?
So her husband.
All right. Are those shades medical prescription? Or are you just being cool for school? All right. You need to stop chewing gum. All right. So who is this gentleman?
He's my husband.
Do y'all have a certificate proving that you're married?
And we're coming up.
Yeah, I don't know him. I don't know how long she's known him.
To have kids together? Like that, like, put together?
A little louder, please. What was the answer?
Excuse me,
I didn't hear your answer.
3-4 months.
All right, so no, there's an issue going, yeah, you understand.
Yes.
So no, you can't live with this gentleman. What is your name?
Larry and Hannah.
Yes, she will not be living with you. She needs to get her life in order. You understand? All right, thank you. Have a seat. And Ms. Salcedo, here's the thing. If you're using ICE, what I've understood in my small time on the planet is your husband or common law for 3 or 4 months is probably using as well. Because what I do know is if you're at the barber shop, whether you need a haircut or not, if you hang out at the barber shop, at some point in time, you're going to get a haircut. So you're not allowed to be with him. You're not allowed to be around him. And I'm making that as a part of the conditions. Do you understand? All right. Is there anything else?
Nothing.
So probation, there's to be no contact with this gentleman in the courtroom. What's his last name?
Hannah.
So. Excuse me, sir, you're excused. Deputies, he can be escorted out. All right.
May I take 2 shirts?
Yes, you will. Thank you.
She's gonna be in custody.
All right, court is calling 2022 CR 1745 State versus Laura Saucedo. Can I have parties announced for the record for the state defense? And are you Ms. Saucedo? All right, did you review the document entitled Motion to Enter Adjudication of Guilt and Revoke Community Supervision and state's motion to supplement pending motion to enter adjudication of guilt and revoke probation with your attorney? And did you understand it? Are you the same Laura Elizabeth Saucedo who was placed on deferred adjudication in 2022 CR 1745 for the offense of harassment of a public servant on March 30 of 2022 for a period of 2 years? Is that you? All right, state.
In Bear County, Texas, the defendant for Saucedo has been in their field to report supervision officer as directed for the months of February, March, July, and August 2023 in violation of Commission 4.
How do you plead to that? True or not true? All right, did you understand by pleading true to violation of condition number 4, the court could find it true, grant the motion, find you guilty, revoke you, and sentence you up to 10 years in the prison and up to $10,000 fine? Knowing that, do you still wish to plead true to violation of condition number 4? All right, the court will find violation of condition number 4 true. Is there a proposed agreement?
And for 1 year and 9 months, and then DDRF followed by MIC supervision.
All right, I don't think she's a good candidate for probation. This is the second motion to revoke. The previous motion to revoke was for the same thing, not reporting. And when she did not report, the court alternate amended her conditions to try to get her to report, to provide proof of residency, whether that was at Haven for Hope or somewhere else. She never did. I allowed her to report by Zoom if she wanted to report by Zoom. She never did. She hasn't done anything.
That's not inaccurate, that, what happened with, this other was about a year or so ago, another young state, who was on and off, okay, for her, she passed away in November. The sister had some mental health issues and also some addiction issues, and that's the reason for the recommendations from the RF. In all honesty, the original recommendation was for ISF, not DDRF. The DDRF program is much more suited for what the action needs, which is mental health treatment and drug and alcohol treatment. So respectfully, that I understand the court's position. If you haven't told me, to be honest, they didn't understand that.
Oh, no problem.
I apologize. And I think she understands that too, Judge, but she is wanting to help, and she understands that it's a lockdown inpatient program. She had tried it on her own. She was in the methadone program, and she was also receiving a lot of help. her treatment. Now, that all stopped when she got arrested about a month ago, but it does at least show that she has been fighting with her addiction issue and mental health issue.
But for the court, all she had to do was report to probation, and it shows in the court summary that probation made several attempts to reach out to her. And again, we were here when I placed her on probation, and that was in 2022. We were back. That was March 30th, 2022, when she was placed on probation. Then we came back September 2022 because she wasn't reporting. And those issues were addressed with her. And then the TAP evaluation was done in custody to help her with her drug issues, did outpatient treatment to help her with her drug issues. Then after all of that, probation was still trying to reach out her to get her to report. I mean, it's great that she was doing these other things, but she never reported. When people are on probation, Ms. Salcedo, part of being on probation is reporting. That's something you have to do. And you didn't do that. I don't think you're a good candidate for probation. And so I'm not going to follow your agreement. I'm going to find you guilty, and I'm going to revoke. The range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 10 years. All right, State, what would you request for time?
2 years.
All right, I'll follow your agreement. Are you asking the court to sentence you to the 2 years, Ms. Salcedo? Are you waiving your right to appeal? The court then is finding violation of condition number 4 true. The court will find you guilty, grant the motion, sentence you to 2 years in the prison, give you credit for any time served, and the court will recommend the therapeutic community. All right, we can go off the record. Here's the thing. I'm going to recommend the therapeutic community for you. You'll need to ask for it, because if you don't ask for it, they definitely won't give it to you. But if you ask for it, there's a good chance they will give it to you, because I'm going to make sure that it's in the judgment that the court is requesting therapeutic community. Therapeutic community is designed to help you with any issues you may have. You understand? All right. And when you're released from prison, if you can't find housing or a place that can help you, if I'm still here, you can come back. I'll call somebody, see what we can do. All right. Thank you.